Good afternoon, product development and innovation students. Welcome to week 6. I think you know what week 6 means. That means we only have 2 weeks left. So congratulations for almost being done with this term and with this course. So here's a few things that we have on tap for this week. Just want to kind of give you an overview. And towards the end of the video, I want to talk a little bit about your final project because I know there are some questions there. So for this week, you're going to read chapters 15 and 16. Chapters 16 and 17. And in this part of the book, we're really getting into that launch phase, the end of the launch phase. So in chapter 16, you're going to revisit several of the things that you had made decisions on back in the PIC. You're going to talk about the target audience for your product, the positioning of your product in the marketplace, and also about branding. And so it's really kind of a marketing focused chapter. And then when you move into chapter 17, you're going to start talking about the multidisciplinary nature of new product development. And now you're really going to have to start liaising with other departments in your company, manufacturing, distribution, those kinds of things. And you're going to talk about sales in that chapter as well, which is ultimately the end of the commercialization pipeline. So 2 really great chapters for you to focus on this week. In the discussion area, we're going to talk about that first area of marketing that I mentioned that gets covered in chapter 16, and that is target audience, target market. And in that discussion, we're going to talk about, hey, can you just switch things up and choose another market and go after it? And do you think that's appropriate or permissible in the new product development life cycle? Okay, so I'll be interested in your thoughts and opinions there. Make sure that you're thoroughly supporting your arguments with outside sources as well as information from the textbook to maximize your points, okay? So that's our discussion question. From an assignment perspective, we're going to look at a case study at the end of chapter 16, and that is about the we system. We happen to still have a we system in our house, and most of you are probably familiar with that. Be really interesting to hear what you think about the we system from a marketing perspective. So thoroughly answer each question at the end of the case study for that assignment. Please, please, please do pay attention to APA formatting and citations this week. It seems like it's a sort of an ongoing theme here that we really need to brush up on. So make sure you check in the announcement section for any guides that you might need, and certainly look at my suggestions each week on your assignments. I usually am very specific in that area. Okay, and then the last thing that obviously you have your quiz that you do every week, and then the last thing that you'll have due this week is another milestone in your final project. And so this week you're going to take that outline and you're going to start fleshing out each section. So you're going to draft what you're going to be doing in each stage. I say draft because it's really an opportunity for me to be able to give you feedback. Everyone did great on the outlines that I have seen so far. And then now this is your opportunity to kind of say, here are the tools, here are the strategies that I chose as a new product manager along the way. And so really in this assignment, you are pretending that you are launching a product. And so the word pretend is very important here because you're essentially going to be saying that you have done many of the things that obviously you won't be able to do in this class. So you could talk about how you went out to your end users and talk to them about new benefits and forms and features, for example. You can talk about your marketing strategy and how you derived that from situating yourself in the market, et cetera, et cetera. So you're going to essentially simulate that you have launched a product, and so you're going to flesh out each stage of the product development process, saying what you have done based on the strategies that you chose in those chapters that are most appropriate for the products that you have suggested needs and improvement. And many of your ideas are really creative, and I can't wait to hear what you come up with. So of course, if you have any questions at all, you know how to reach me. Thursday nights, hanging out from 9 to 10 Eastern, 8 to 9 Central. Always available to answer questions, and I respond as quickly as I can. And that's it. I hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.